Welcome to another session with your Vahchef, and today, we're going to make a curry with the drumstick and cashewnut. Basically, both of them, in fact, more of drumstick is considered to be aphrodisiac. And my youngsters who work for me, they make fun of me, why do you need it? I tell them there is no age. Even my father at 82, he eat all this aphrodisiac food. So, these drumstick plants, we grow a lot in our farm. There is a way of growing it. Every year you can plant and take good harvest, or every year you can cut it and still take good harvest. The leaf of the plant of the drumstick is so good. So, you can enjoy, especially when you have a farm or even in your house, you can grow this plant and enjoy the fruits of it very often. The love of vegetarian food means with ghee. Okay, so for making this dish, I'm going to add ghee, and also I'm going to roast this cashewnut in this. So the roasted cashewnut I'm going to add in the last. That's going to make it very tasty. So while the ghee is melting itself, just add the cashewnut and on a slow flame, keep stirring and fry them till it gets a nice light color. Look at this cashewnut on a very slow heat. Do it for a long time, just like it. You are very hot, it will be done in seconds and no fun. So 7-8 minutes on a slow heat, you can roast it till it gets a nice decent color. Now, the kind of foreplay is done. Let's get these drumsticks and make the curry. Get these things out. Look at this cashewnut. Just perfectly done. Now, we're going to do a tempering with mustard, red chilli, cumin. In these kind of spices, these are the ones which build up the immunity. And in this, we're going to add some curry leaves and onion. Always pinch of salt. Perfect. Let it cook till the onions are slightly colored. Some of these things you got to do it really slow. And look at the way the onions also are getting cooked. The slower you cook, the longer you cook, it's always the tastiest and you enjoy it the most. And in this, add some ginger garlic paste and also add the drumsticks. Okay, look at the way, top, nice. And of course, I love to add a little bit of turmeric. Everything, borrowed from India around the world, that all these things have immunity. So the concepts of Ayurveda and immunity is there in every Indian recipes. So put the lid on, and if you want, you can also add a little bit of water so that these drumsticks get cooked well. That should be good enough. Now, after cooking for some time, in this, add green chili, coriander powder, and a pinch of garam masala. If you want to add, you can also add red chili powder, but I want to enjoy the drumsticks like the way you enjoy in sambar, juicy, and in this, add some tomato juice. Let these drumsticks cook in the tomato juice. Because the tomatoes will be a little bit sour, you have to balance the taste with small amount of sugar. So, a little bit of sugar, that's it, and let it cook. I'm going to finish it off by adding an ingredient that will make this gravy even more tasty. I want all this moisture to go away. The tomatoes should be cooked well, and that's when the whole dish will get very tasty. The pinch of sugar really does help, but I've got two ingredients which I'm going to add in the last. One is the basil, the tulsi patta also you can add, and this cashewnut. So I'm going to kind of cut the basil into small pieces, and we're going to add this just before switching off the flame, or even after switching off the flame, you just add it, and then that's it. Then you can enjoy it with roti, rice, or whatever you want. And you want it to be more effective, eat it as is. Cashewnut is added two ways. One thing is, they add the raw cashewnut into the curry and enjoy, but I love that little bit of crunchiness in my curry. So now you can see some of the oil is coming out of this and this is getting dried. In this, the basil, I'm going to switch off the flame, add the basil, tulsi patta, and the cashewnut. Just mix it If you want to enjoy the cashewnut, nice and crunchy, enjoy it right away. Okay? This is done with this cashewnut. Wow. In southern India, especially for the weddings and all that, they make these kind of curries in the vegetarian family festivals. So let's enjoy this aphrodisiac. I said for marriage, no? You go to a marriage, you just don't enjoy just the ceremony, but you come back home after eating this aphrodisiac and you to have fun. So let's eat it. In one of a very romantic novel, in a joint family, this wife, she cooks this dish whenever she kind of says that I am not tired today and I'm available. This drumstick, and especially with this combination, has become famous after that novel and everybody talks about it. So, cashewnut coated with the masala, and the drumstick is super good. The curry, wow. I don't know, just because of the thought or what, this has become even more tasty. My goodness. Absolutely. Lickable. Make it, eat it, and enjoy.